When you have an athletic golfer who's struggling to create the distance that he needs to, it's not a fact of an athletic ability, it's more of a technique thing. So, what is this golfer doing in his golf swing that's preventing him from creating the distance that he would like to see? So, the biggest thing for me is when we set up in this position here, we're going to take a note of what this takeaway move is doing, and especially this elbow here. So, as you'll notice, when he takes this club away, the elbow is going to pull up and retract in this direction here. So, you can see that where it is almost getting behind the seam line of his shirt. So if we think of his seam line being about there, you can see that that elbow is getting into that position there. So it's almost like he's trying to pull a lawnmower cord as he's swinging the club back, rather than creating a nice fold at the top of the backswing, in the takeaway position, I should say. And then so by the time he reaches the top of the backswing, the way that this elbow has moved is not folded in the right position, and we can see that there's kind of this elbow pointing down, or it's level with the hands there, rather than the hands being higher than the elbow. So that would be the first thing that I would be trying to tidy up for this golfer. The other thing that I would like to mention is this lower body movement. Just notice with how much that actually moves in the backswing. We're really getting no hip rotation at all. So it's essentially like he's using just his upper body to create the power. So we're essentially limiting half the amount of distance just because we're not creating the right hip movement during the golf swing. And if you have any questions about your hip movement or anything in your golf swing and want to analyze just like this, DM me the word analysis on Instagram and we'll get it done. So for this golfer, we need to try to improve the hip rotation and get this trail arm into a better position at the top of the backswing, so that by the time he reaches into the downswing, we're not seeing this movement where that club face is getting miles open and getting the flip at impact. You can see that right hand is going to work significantly over the left hand, making it very hard to control the accuracy. So if he doesn't square the face up, he'll hit it right, or if he flips it too much, he'll get that big hook. And so the biggest thing for me is tidying up the trail arm movement and then that hip rotation as well.